up, guys? It's Mike.
It's just Mina.
It's Jen.
We talk about a lot of crazy gamers, hardcore gamers. Now, you guys don't play a lot of video games. I used to play a lot of video games. I used to be huge into Final Fantasy, Command & Conquer, Counter-Strike. You guys don't know a single thing I just said, right?
No.
I heard of them, but...
Have you ever heard of Final Fantasy?
Yes.
Okay, that's beautiful, by the way. Anyway, I used to be, I wasn't a hardcore gamer. I was like, I play a lot. But there are some hardcore gamers, I feel like, especially in Asia. I have friends here that were considered really hardcore. Like, one of my friends, he didn't eat for like 3 days, basically. And he just like, he didn't sleep for like 3 days. He ate, he didn't sleep. And he just played, like, back then it was Ultimate Online. You guys, of course, don't know what I'm talking about either.
I have no idea.
So, there's some crazy people here that plays nonstop. But in Asia, this is becoming like a health hazard. Because a lot of people even died because they played games too much.
We did a news the other time, too, where the guy died because he was playing video games.
Yeah, he's just like, we did a news a few months ago where another guy, when he started just bleeding randomly. This is some whacked out stuff. I have nothing against video games. Okay, people de-stress in whatever way you want. Like, video games, they're fun sometimes. But when you go a little overboard, it's dangerous.
Come on, just they're like caught up in a whole different world. It's like they're not even in this.
Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that after we talk about the news, because I want to bring up that interesting topic. So this happened in China. This time, the kid did not starve himself to death.
Yeah.
He didn't start randomly bleeding, but he had what can be called gamer rage.
Yeah.
Right? He was mad that he was playing this game. What's it called? The League of Legends. That's a new thing now. I haven't played it. I don't know what that's about. I think it's like some fantasy game. I don't know. I never played it. But he got mad at his teammates. So instead of, yelling at his teammates, he slammed his head into the computer screen.
And it got stuck.
And he got... Yo, that's insane!
Like, it just made the huge hole, and then he started bleeding, of course. But why are you gonna take it out on your own game?
His head was through the screen. Yo, that's some kung fu stuff right there. That's some video game kung fu.
I assume that he already got mad at his teammates though. Like he already raged at them.
Yeah.
But then he didn't do any. Like he didn't know what to do exactly. Yeah. And then he just slammed his own head in the computer.
I don't understand that though.
Why?
I've seen a lot of display of rage. Why I used to play video games. My friend, there's a guy I used to be roommates with in college, and this guy was an ultimate rager. Like, he would get mad. We would play Tekken, and he would get mad whenever he loses. And what he'll do, and back then, like, video game consoles, they cost a lot of money. So what he would do was he would take the PlayStation, he would just like slam it against the floor. I'm like, yo, that's your controller. That's like a $60 controller. Why are you doing that to yourself? You're hurting yourself. You're not hurting anybody else. Like, for me, I'm like, okay, you're kind of crazy, but I'm not losing monetary value because of this. So you are. But I never thought to ever be like, yo, I want to slam my head through a computer screen. I've seen people throw things at TV. Like at the last Super Bowl, when the Seahawks lost, people threw stuff at the TV and broke their TV before. I never seen anybody put their head through a TV screen. Like, when is headbutting a TV or a computer screen ever an option?
I think at that point he just cares about his character's life or like the game's life more than his own life.
But why don't you punch it?
What?
Why don't you punch it? Anything is better than...
Punch is not enough.
Then headbutting the screen with such a force that your head goes through the computer. That is literally 3D right there. 3D gaming right there.
He didn't expect his head to go through the computer.
Let me ask you.
It's like crappy Chinese.
Well, that's what I'm asking you. Do you think it's because
oh my gosh.
he has ultimate rage gamer kung fu, or is it because the screen is shoddily made?
I think both.
I think both.
Yeah.
And also, I think he didn't believe he would. He just thought that was the easiest way to get mad.
I'm just trying to think about how you would do it, because you're mad, right? You grab the screen, you're like, ugh!
That computer is it's one of the new ones that's thin screen. It's not one of those dinosaur ones.
Well, still,
it's easier to break it.
We should give this a try and see if it's actually penetrable.
You want to try to put your head through a computer screen?
I really don't think it's possible.
I know. You want to try?
I
That
think it's
guy
also
was
because
bleeding.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bleed.
Because you know how we recently learned about hysterical strength too?
Yeah.
In life-death situations, you get a lot stronger.
This is not a life-death situation.
No, for him.
This is like stupidity
He literally
situation.
thinks he's gonna die because his teammates suck.
Yo, I'm actually really impressed by this dude. I mean, this is like how I want people to handle gaming from now on. Is you know, if you're gonna do some destruction, at least do it to a point where it's so impressive that people start talking about it. I mean, it's no fun if you just like, yeah, I threw my water at the TV and it broke. Put your head through a TV. That's impressive. I mean, I wonder if this kid could actually put his head through it, because TV's probably thicker than a monitor. I don't know.
That was a monitor.
I know, but like a real TV screen. Like if he was playing like on a 50-incher, and he just rams his head through that sucker.
I don't think so.
I mean, but what also is impressive is that if you look at the pictures, I mean, the other gamers are just like, yeah,
the other guy doesn't even care.
we're still playing. Like the other guy has his head stuck through a computer monitor, and the guy beside him is just like, yeah, whatever. I'm on level 55, so I can't really bother to look at you right now. I gotta concentrate on my monk not dying or whatever the heck they're doing. Also, I brought up this before, and we're getting more and more towards virtual reality gaming, and we're gonna be more immersed into the world of gaming. Yeah. So let me ask you guys. If you have a crappy life, I mean, you guys' life right now is not bad, okay? If you have a crappy life and you're able to live vicariously through a character in the game, and you had a choice to never come out again, but in the game you're like a uber superhero and you have like money and beautiful people around you, would you want to stay in there forever? Okay, no. Don't think of you as right now. Like think like, I don't know. Let's say you're falling on bad times.
Like
would
if
you
I was
think,
a homeless person?
Yeah, would you think you wanna stay there forever?
Well,
Isn't that better than reality?
I can see it if like there's a homeless person, he has nothing to do in his life and he just feels like he's useless. And then if you have this game and you feel like you're worth something, I guess I can kind of see why people would want to immerse themselves in another reality, because they're already feeling bad for themselves.
But you wouldn't do it right now.
No, of course not.
There's no point in doing it right now.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, well, I want to pose that question to everybody. Let's say that does happen. So instead of like, maybe that kid stuck his head through a computer screen because he wanted to go into the game.
That
like,
could be true.
If I smash my head hard enough into this game, maybe I'll be one of the dwarves or something. I don't know.
He just lost though. He doesn't want anything to do with the game.
Well, he gets resurrected. I mean, he don't die forever, I don't think. Well, anyway, let us know your thoughts. And again, the question I posed, would you want to live forever in a game kind of like Sword Art Online? Yo, Sword Art Online. That's a beautiful anime.
That's pretty cool.
You saw the anime? Did you get the feels?
I saw that when I was in high school, and I really wanted to go into that world.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Did you get the feels?
It's sort of, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if you have an okay life, that's still much better, like,
no, but I didn't want to
reality.
stay in there. I just want to try it.
Oh, okay. All right, let us know what you would do. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you.
Bye.